Hey, welcome. Today in this video, we will discuss what is NumPy array. The basic library name is NumPy only. Array I have written so we have the clarity that we use NumPy when we want to use array. We will discuss today what is NumPy, when to use it and why to use it, and some functionality on NumPy. Let's start with the video. So if we talk about list, we have say this list and we are creating it with the value say 2, 3 and 4. I will keep it small and straightforward. And see, I have another list which is list 2, which has the values say 4, 5 and 6. Okay, these are the value that we have in the list. Now in the list we have some limitation. If I try to say subtract a number from a list, okay, and so suppose I try to add a number in a list, okay, you'll see that it is not functioning like that. So if you want to say do any mathematical operation with the list, it does not support us with those quotient. And to achieve this goal, one thing will work, that is multiplication, but multiplication not give you the result that you're looking for. It just append the same value to the list. Okay, same value things goes with it. So if I try to add, subtract and multiply, so adding will give you this. Let me give you the output here, and it just append the value to each other. Okay, this is what you're getting when you add to list. So we don't really want these kind of results. We wanted to have a proper multiplication element wise operations, which is not practical in Python with this basic data structure that we have. So what we do, we use numpy for that. We import numpy as np, which is an alias, and we use numpy to create this. So what we do, guys, we simply say array1, and I just give my array np.array bracket. I put my lst inside this. I copy the same line because I want to do it with the second list too. So array2 equals to, this is my value. Let me remove these. Control 5. This is list 2, and here we go. So now if you do the same operation with array2 and array1, so I give array1 and array2. Okay, I see some proper results. You see that I'm getting a proper addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Okay, and we can also have array 1 multiply by, say, multiply by 2. We'll get an element wise multiplication, and same thing will go on with any other operation that you try to do. It will give you an element wise result what we are looking for in the list before. If you can even divide it, and you can have subtraction too. This is how array help us to overcome the limitation that we have in the list. List does not allow you to do these operations, but array do allow you to do all the operations. We can also create, we can say np dot arrange, and we can give say 10 to create an numpy array fast and forward. We may also give a step in this, so we can start from 2 comma, we end at 10, and we can have this. We can also try the same code with starting with 3, ending with the jump of 2. So it will take a jump of 2 in each iteration. So this is also practical to have. We can also have np dot random bracket, and you may put any value. So I put 10 here. It will give me 10 random values that I'm looking for. If you go in the definition here, it takes any size, whatever size you're giving, and give you the numpy array accordingly. Okay, the range is from 0 to 0.1. If I pick this and put it here and use another function which is rand int, it gives me 7 at this point because it is giving me one value. I have to declare that what is the range that I'm looking for, and from what point we are, how many elements we are looking for. So say I am looking for 50 elements. Okay, so in the range of 10 to 50, it is giving me values. If I say one more value, so if I say the range is not just this, range is from 10 to 100, I'm looking for 50 values, it gives me 50 values like this. Okay, so let's make it smaller, let's make it 1 to 100. So and let's make it 10. So I'm looking for 10 elements from the range of 1 to 100, and it will give me that value. That is how NumPy works for you, and it allow you to do all the mathematical operation that you want to do, and you can create fast data structures. Random values are very fast to create. You can create fast random values, to create dummy columns, to create values which you want to fill in, and anything that you want some random variation inside it, or maybe sequential order too. So if you don't want a random, actually, if you want something sequential, you can also have proper arrange function. Arrange function will create your sequential order of the numbers if you want. One thing that we don't use strings inside the NumPy arrays, because it is more useful and more desired to use for numbers, not for strings. We don't have the mathematical operation between the strings, so we don't use it. String for string kind of structures, strings kind of values, we better use list or tuples. Okay, so that is how we use the NumPy array to create straightforward and efficient codes. So NumPy can be used in a number of ways. You can also convert a normal list to a NumPy and use it. And once the job is done, you can again convert it to a list. That is also practical that you can do. So you can create a NumPy, create some values, do some operation, again convert it back to a list, and you can use it as a list further. So that is all for the video. I hope it was helpful, and see you in the next video, guys. Thank you.